me doing this and finding time for it. My kids seeing me doing stuff that not only is challenging, but that we're having fun, and we're excited to look forward to it and go do it. They see me doing the show, and they know that I love it, and they know that it's something that I created, which I think is a really great example. But then they see like this balance of trying to be with family, but also try to find time here and there to go ride, and I think that that gives them sort of a framework for how to live your own life. I think that I don't want to be the parent that represents adulthood and that's boring. I'm terrified of losing those things, losing the connection with balance or with taking a chance.
So one day I'm watching Racer X or something, and I hear about this Sam Jones guy that's going to be interviewing Ricky Carmichael, and everyone's like, this guy doesn't know anything about motocross. Like, how do you get Carmichael for an interview? Which was amazing, by the way, because I felt like he really drew out some stuff that the normal motocross media didn't really get to. Well, in comes Sam Jones right here, and I'm sitting you down for an interview. You're a photographer.
Yeah.
You're a director.
Yeah.
You have your own show.
Yeah.
And you work with some pretty famous people, and you are obviously an artist in your own right, but you love to throw a leg over a motorcycle. And I was like, I need to meet this guy.
My father was a race car driver. You know, I got really into skateboarding, and I was always into motocross. I think we went to a Supercross at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
I was pretty little. And then when I was 16, my dad got me a bike, Honda XL 250, a dual sport. And they were two best years, I think, of my high school were when I got this bike and I could leave high school.
Yeah,
You know?
you get that freedom.
Yeah, I ended up sort of being a dad, a non-motorcycling dad for about 10 years. And then now we're in the current wave, which is hopefully permanent.
It's a good wave.
Yeah, but I got on a bike a couple years ago, and I did 2,000 miles around dirt roads in Colorado. And I came home and I bought my KTM, and then just recently bought a motorbike so I can go back out to the track. It's my favorite thing to do.
I've seen you, cruising around with guys like Mike McGill, and
Right.
and I've obviously grown up watching those guys skateboard and then seeing them, ride dirt bikes.
Well, it's funny. I've known Tony Hawk for a while now, and we end up doing stuff together, and we might even do a project together. And I was at an event he had, and Mike McGill was there, and Mike knew the show, and of course, I know Mike because I followed skateboarding and skated like crazy my whole life. And it turns out he's a moto guy. And that night at the event, he goes, "Hey, we're going to Pala tomorrow. Why don't you come out and ride with us?"
And you're like, what?
So I went down, and
Cabs there, probably.
all of a sudden, I'm on the track with McGill and Steve Caballero.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking my 19-year-old self would think this was so cool. Everything around us as we age is luring us into, sit on the couch and watch Netflix and eat this food and don't exercise.
Look at your phone.
Look at your phone. And there's certainly a lot of people that I know that just made that decision one day. They said, time to put childish things behind and be an adult. And they look so much older, and they move slower, and and I think that that's not what I want to be doing with my life. Like, there's a Hunter S. Thompson quote where he says when he goes to the grave, he wanted his body to be used up. Like he
Yeah.
didn't want to put a pretty
Yeah,
corpse in the
exactly. You wanted, yeah.
It's like, get as much out of life as you can.
Well, I think we did that today.
Yes, we did. I loved riding with you guys today, and it's amazing to ride with people who are better than you because you do things you didn't expect you to do. You get better faster,
Yep.
you know, and I didn't think I would see anyone go like completely over the bars,
Yeah.
and yet you did. It was impressive.
Yeah. It's never fun. It's a really bad feeling because you know it's coming. But luckily today was a very kind of slow roll, and I feel like I'm at 6'4", I'm pretty graceful the way I crashed, and luckily the bike didn't come toppling on top of me. But there's always a story at the end of the day when you get done from riding.
There always is a story.
There's always stories.
I lost my gas cap once,
Oh.
and 45 minutes I went looking for it, and then ran into some guy who had an extra gas cap. That's, I think, one of the reasons I love riding dirt bikes is just getting away and feeling like, oh, I'm on a little adventure, and I don't know how it's going to end up, and I don't know where I'm going to go, and I just want to have as many adventures like that while I still can.
Give you a cheers.